I am not a summer person, like, at all. I love the winter, I love the fall, but what I do love about the summer is cutie little contemporary romances, especially ones that really give off summer vibes. I just love them so, so much. And you know what? I've really read some really good ones over the years, so here are 4 recommendations, but really it's more like 10 because there are 2 series in this list. The Devil series is basically my favorite romance series of all time, and I will take any opportunity possible to recommend them. There are 4 books in the series, and they all kind of have their own tropes, so there's going to be something for everyone. We have boss employee, we have ex-boyfriend's brother, workplace enemies to lovers, and even accidental pregnancy plus marriage. My personal favorites are A Deal with the Devil and The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea. And don't worry, if you're worried about the model covers, there are some cute little cartoon covers as well. Next, we have You with a View by Jessica Joyce. You with a View centers a road trip. The main characters visit places like Zion and Death Valley and other national parks on the western half of the US. And something about that is so summery, despite the fact that you probably shouldn't go to those places in the summer. It might be a little too warm. There's also a really sweet romance and overarching story that I think a lot of people would love. I particularly recommend this as kind of like an end of summer read, but it would be just as enjoyable in the height of the summer as well. Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop has kind of the messiest setup ever. Our main character, Janelle, is headed to Tulum for her sister's wedding, and who is her sister marrying? Yeah, her sister is marrying Janelle's ex-boyfriend. But don't worry though, it's really not that big of a deal because Janelle gets to spend a lot of time with the groom's best friend, Rome, and they really do spend a lot of time together. However, they decide it's probably best that they only let the relationship last for the week. But do you think they're really going to let that happen? If you're looking for a spicier romance book, this is the one you need to check out this summer. And finally, I want to talk about the Queen's Cove series by Stephanie Archer. I read the majority of the series last summer, and I'm so glad I did because now I get to recommend it to you. Queen's Cove is set on the western coast of Canada, and I can only imagine it is so incredibly beautiful there after spending a couple weeks myself in the Pacific Northwest last summer. And because of the setting, this series is so outdoorsy. There's surfing and hiking and just like being in the woods, plus relationships that are just really sweet. And I also think that these books are genuinely kind of funny. Like I said, I am not a summer person. I cannot wait till fall or whatever Texas decides to give us this year, but I do love a summer romance. So if you have any recommendations, please, please, please let me know. And if you do end up checking out any of these books, I hope that you have a really, really fun time.